He was the first murder victim of the night, the second just 2 hours later on the same side of town.
Police are now working to see if the lives and deaths of Markeith Peek and Jericho Griffin are linked in any way. The night of violence started with hot dogs and chocolate cake. That's what outreach workers were serving earlier in the evening. Local 12's Deborah Dixon went back to Neave Street today.
We told everybody, hey, in 20 minutes we're going to have an outreach. We got hot dogs, we got chocolate pie.
The grills were set up on Neave Street where it was about to be a crime scene. Outreach workers had just moved to a shady spot half a block away when bullets started flying.
We started feeding about 100 hot dogs and pie, and the kids, the community was all there. And then the gunshots took place, and about 50 people come running, screaming for their lives.
Police say Markeith Peek walked past a man on the street. They looked at each other but said nothing before a running gun battle began. Turner and another pastor ran to Peek, who was down, shot, and dying.
And so I held his head, I prayed with him, I talked to him about his relationship with Jesus Christ. I seen his lips moving. I don't know what he was saying, but I got to believe in my heart that he made peace with the Lord.
Anybody want to talk about what happened? There were hundreds of people out when Peek was killed. The summer violence is not up for discussion today, publicly anyway.
But is this the kind of summer you want for your base?
Police know Peek, and they know what he was into.
I don't want to be specific about it right now because it's actually part of the case that we're investigating is some of the stuff that he's been involved in, but it's ongoing criminal activity.
Something that he was involved in might have led to his murder.
Yes, this was not a random shooting.
Hundreds of potential witnesses. Hopefully, some of them find the courage to call. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
Another man murdered in Cincinnati last night was also on the Initiative to Reduce Violence list. Jericho Griffin also turned down the opportunity to get help and a fresh start. A known gang member, Griffin was shot execution style as he walked on Baltimore Avenue. His killer was waiting for him to arrive and managed to slip away. If you know anything that can help police in either of these murders, you can call Crime Stoppers at 352-3040. Remember, callers can get cash for their anonymous clues.